Hey guys, it's V2 Vengeance, and today we're looking at Thank God for Food, Amen, in his T-18. On Province, it's a standard battle, and he's going to own some shit, so he goes right from the start to this tank destroyer sniping position, and only 40 seconds into the game and a T2 medium already rushes in the middle of the map because it's tier 2 game after all, and stuff like this happens. So he's already got one kill. There is a light Mark 6C backing off. He stopped. Thank God fires but misses. He fires again and he finishes him off. And the scores are already 2-4, and he's the only one in his team that made any kills. And if you're looking at the title of this video, yeah, you know who's going to make all the kills. But how he made all the kills is more important and interesting to watch after all. So he's on 3 kills, and right now nothing is really going to happen because the enemy team are just a bunch of camping. I don't know, this is a low tier game, so it's acceptable. Also, the enemy T-18 already has 4 kills, and he's a threat. But I don't think Thank God has been spotted this entire game, which means this position is pretty safe for him. You can see that he has camouflage net. I bet he has a tank rammer and an encased gun link drive, and also 100% crew. Definitely, if he paid the price to put camouflage on this tank, he probably has like it full of equipment. And also he uses gasoline. An enemy light Mark 6C gets spotted, but he hasn't got an opportunity to aim and shoot at him. Enemy medium 2, he takes a quick shot, hits, and second is a blind shot and finish him off. And the scores are 4-7, so even though he's pretty much carrying his team, his team are dying quicker than he is able to finish off the enemy tanks, but that's not going to be a problem. Enemy Panzer 1 in the middle of the field, and I think that shot hit near the Panzer 1C. I'm not sure, but it looked like that was close. Well, you never know. And he's going to make a that was close kill in this game, and that will definitely be that was close. You're going to see that, but not right now. So he's on 5 kills. He almost has a Top Gun. Some of his allies decided to rush forward for the enemy base. They spot a T1 Cunningham and that light Mark 6C that ran into cover too quickly will make the mistake of his life, and he stops just near the cover and gets one-shotted. So there's his Top Gun. Now the scores are 6-10, and this position, because his allies on the left flank are pretty much dying and on the right flank there is nobody left, he has to change the position because this position was very good at the beginning, but imagine that if the enemies are going to attack his base, this is not going to be pretty good for him. So just I post the video here because I want to highlight the weak spot of the T-18, which is this upper plate here, and this is why you can see that the shell went high and it landed right on his upper plate, and this is why he one-shotted the T-18, because usually when a T-18 fires at another T-18 they never one-shot each other because the armor absorbs the splash damage, a lot of the splash damage from the high explosive. I mean, the high explosive doesn't penetrate, it explodes on the armor, and the armor absorbs that part of that damage. So he changed his position, and he's going to this group of houses here, and I've seen a lot of players, especially in a Panzer 3080H 735. I think this is the name of the tank. It's the Mini Mouse, the German Tier 2 Premium, which is now out of the store. I've seen people, or like with the T-18, they just drive here and the enemies are forced to come to him, and he has a very good defensive position, and he's able to put up a fight. So right here is going to be the that was close kill. So pay attention to where this shot is going to fly. So he fires, the shot is clearly off direction, and it hit, I think it hit near the tank. It could have hit the track, but how I saw it, it was a that was close kill. But that T1 Cunningham only had 16 hit points remaining, so yeah. So he's getting surrounded by a Panzer II, and the Panzer II really has pretty good armor, but really no body angles with the Panzer II, but it was enough to absorb his high explosive shell. Another Panzer II pops up, he puts one shot into him, tracks him, the Panzer II is not able to run, and he kills him. And now the second Panzer II, he plays aggressive with him, because a T-18 can easily kill any Tier 2 tank. Puts one shot into his side armor, which is only 20mm thick, and finishes him off. So he's on 10 kills, and the scores are 10-11. And you could say his team helped him a little, because they did some damage to enemy tanks. And what's shooting at him right now, I think it's the enemy T-18 who was just blind shotting and thinking he can destroy his house, but apparently he can't. Another T1 pops up, puts one shot into him, the T1 remains in the same position and is now a dead T1 Cunningham. So he continues with his attack, and his allied T2 medium decides to go right for the enemy base, while he takes a longer route but safer, and his allies almost managed to kill a tank, but the enemy T-18 remains on 30 health. So Panzer 35T shot in the side, no problem. Only 2 minutes remaining in the game. He has to hurry up a little, and he runs into the enemy T-18, which is only on 30 health, and puts a shot into his upper plate. In fact, he aimed for his upper plate, and as you can see, the enemy T-18 was only doing 15 damage to him with every single shot, because he was firing at this part here, which is never a good idea when you're fighting a T-18. He finishes off the T2 medium. The enemy T-18 has good game God. God would make 16 kills. And there is only a Lloyd gun carriage. He puts one quick shot, he misses, but the gun carriage, I didn't know he was reloading. I have no idea what was happening, and didn't fire, and he got killed. So very, very nice game from thank God for food, amen. In his T-18, 15 kills, smooth game. He only lost half of his health, and let's check the stats of the game. So 2200 experience without a double, Mastery by Jace Tanker of course, cool-headed, Raseiniai medal, which is for killing the entire enemy team, at least 14 enemy vehicle, Huntsman, high caliber, and Top Gun. And really, let's see the detailed report. Why he didn't get a steal was wall was because the enemy tanks that were firing at him simply didn't reach the 1000 potential damage, because if he received more than 1000 potential damage, this would have been also a steel wall game. So very good game from Thank God for Food. I hope you enjoyed this video, guys, as much as I did making it. Please like, comment and subscribe, and have an awesome day.